Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports and Songs Podcast. We're in season 6, episode number 52, Songs Edition, Andy, here on this season 6 series, season finale. That's our last episode of the season here.
Right.
Yeah, so this is our 52nd song album review here of the year. Not all were album reviews, but a good majority were. We'll start off with season 7 next week here on our, as we hit, I think it's Saturday is our 6-year anniversary of starting the program.
And as we say, season 7, it's a little hint on the album for next week.
Ooh, okay.
A little teaser.
All right, so here we go. Our last one of the year, of the season here. It's a band called Lillian Axe, Andy. They have an album called Poetic Justice. We're going to do the album review here today. It is a studio album by American glam. This is according to Wikipedia. Glam metal band called Lillian Axe, released 1992. It peaked at number 28 in the Billboard's Top Heat Seekers chart. It was recorded in Phoenix, Maryland, and the Terminal in Jackson, Mississippi. First release on IRS Records after being dropped by MCA. So this band came up, had a record deal with MCA, was dropped, got picked up by IRS and Grand Slam Records. It was produced by Leif Massis, released January 14th, 1992. So here we are, how many years later, Andy? And it's good stuff. I've never heard of this band, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, we've heard other album reviews we've done or stuff. We've heard people say like they've referenced this band or they.
Yeah, so the personnel here. Let's go to the personnel. And Andy, let me know if you know any of these guys. I'm not familiar with them, but maybe you do. The personnel here: lead vocals, Ron Taylor; lead guitar, Steve Blaze; rhythm guitar, John Sturr; bass, Darren Delate; and Gene Barnett on drums. So here's the track listing. And once again, they say it's glam. I listened to it. I could see maybe being glam metal, early 90s. There wasn't much metal left then. Grunge was coming in. And so these guys were still pumping out songs. Here's the track listing. Poetic Justice. It's just a 39-second, track instrumental. After that, it's the song Innocence. Next is True Believer. Next is Body Double. Song 5 is See You Someday. Song 6 is Living in the Gray. Next song, Digital Dreams, another 50-second instrumental. Digital Dreams. Next song is Dying to Live. Next song is Mercy. Next is The Promised Land. Next song is a Badfinger cover, No Matter What. A cover of Badfinger. Then finishes up with She's My Salvation. And then another shorter song, an instrumental, A Moment of Reflection. It's 1 minute, 47 seconds, A Moment of Reflection. So, Andy, there's 13 tracks. 3 are short little instrumentals with little musical pieces there. If you take those out, it's really a 10-song studio album. The length is 49 minutes and 51 seconds. What did you think of the album, Andy?
I like it. I just don't like those little instrumentals in the middle there.
Yeah, I you and I are the same. I don't like it. I don't think it's needed in there, but they're it's good, from a musician standpoint. I'm sure it's very artistic and whatnot, but I don't need to see those little blurbs.
Some groups have done that. Some groups have done that on different albums, but it'll be like maybe 3 minutes long or something. Okay, that's good. If it's under 2 minutes, I don't like it. Just make that the intro to the next song then. That's me.
Yeah, I agree. And so basically this is a 10-song studio album. I get that. I have no problem with that. It's really 9 original songs and a cover. So we've seen that ratio. We've seen that before. The music is good. It's not polished expert level. I don't think they released any songs to the radio. I don't think any of even were released, or they had music videos, or did they?
if they did, they didn't do very well. I don't recall them ever being out. Like I said, I vaguely remember hearing the name a lot, but I don't remember hearing a song or a video which one pops out. I just remember every now and then, hey, we're touring with them. Hey, I was with the guys from this band. Hearing the name come up, which always kind of intrigued me, and I never got around. Like, I got to really listen to these guys. I'd listen to it here and there, but never like I got to really find out what these guys are about.
So they were probably just a very good opening act on tour, or if they had 3 acts, this would be the first one to throw up there. Weren't well known, but they're a rocking band. They sound good.
I don't know if you mentioned this. I don't know if you mentioned this there. I had a little audio problem for a while. One of the guys who were going for a lead singer one time was Janie Lane from Warrant.
Okay, so that's the thing I missed. I read through the personnel, but tell us again the story.
I just heard that he was one of the guys I talked to, and they thought, now we'll go with the other one else. But his name came up, and when I like Janie Lane, and I like Warrant. If they want his vocals, they must be kind of like that.
Yeah, Ron Taylor.
I'm not comparing them to Warrant, but I thought that genre, that type of glam pop rock metal is what they would have been. So that's what intrigued me to them.
Yeah.
Certain bands, when you hear, hey, this band's touring with that band, you think they might be similar. And sometimes they have bands that aren't similar to tour. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
The one that comes to mind to me in the 80s, Cinderella and Bon Jovi touring together. 2 separate types of music, in my opinion. Just because John Bon Jovi discovered Cinderella, he had them open them for him. You had 2 different types of music, I think. To me, I like them both too. Don't get me wrong, I like them both, but I don't want to listen to Cinderella. I do not want to listen to John Bon Jovi.
Correct. Now, how about we like to comment on the album covers. Now, what do you think of this one, Andy?
I like this one since, again, it's something different. That's what they were. They were trying to be something different. They didn't have all leather or all boobs on their cover like most of the bands back then.
Makeup, leather. Yeah, that was the typical thing back then.
You see them in their leather and their hair in the picture, but it's Lillian Axe. There's a woman with an axe. Ta-da.
Very, very different. So the band is Lillian Axe, A-X-E, and yeah, it's good. It's almost like it kind of sounds. It has kind of a Night Ranger feel to it, or Damn Yankees, maybe, or Warrant.
Right. Yep. It was good to listen to. I liked it. I said, except for those little 3 songs in there, those all musical things.
Yeah. But all the songs, they were good. They were decent songs. They were catchy. But you could just tell it was more B Squad level music, B Squad junior varsity stuff.
Yep.
But still good. So give them a listen. If you have their stuff, or if you have this album, please leave a comment or some notes on it. This is Lillian Axe. We're doing this here for our season 6 series, season finale here as Lillian Axe, called Poetic Justice, and that's the album we're reviewing here this week. Anything else, Andy?
Started it last night. Sports and Songs Community College. Every Wednesday, it'll be a little 10-minute or so episode out.
Tuition's free.
Free tuition, yes. So don't worry about that. The government shut down. We've waived tuition.
We're here to educate.
Yeah, it's all public service. It's a community college format. And it's sometimes can be music oriented.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And so that'll be on next week. We'll start off with season number 7. We'll be kicking off here as the anniversary hits here on Saturdays, our anniversary. So let us know if you like Lillian Axe, Poetic Justice, and they'll start the new set of album reviews for season number 7. Have a good one. Have a good one. Any other questions, Andy?
Nope. That's good. I'm good.
Good stuff. Well, we'll see you next week as season 7. The season debut kicks off Thursday night, 1 week from tonight. 7. Have a good one.
See ya.